Hey there friends, Nibs again. Want to get out and do a little plinking out in the garage tonight. I was going to do a little test video for my new Weihrauch HW70, but I thought it might be a little bit of fun just to do another little head-to-head challenge with it, and we'll put it up against the behemoth, my BAIKAL IZH-46M, and we'll go ahead and I'm going to try 3 different pellets out of it, each one, and we're going to try some RWS Diablo Basics. These are a 7 grain, and we are going to try some Excite Econ 2s. These are a 7.5 grain. And then I got some heavier ones here. These are some new ones that I haven't really tried out yet. And these are Podium Basic wad cutters. These are made by Vogel, and it's my first time shooting those. So who knows where those are gonna wind up? But we'll go ahead and shoot 4 or 5 of each at the targets. And I do have a camera. Oop. My camera moved a little bit. My downrange camera is not pointed quite right. I think it just shifted on me a little bit. Okay, so I have one of the RWS Diablo Basics, and I'm going to shoot from left to right, lightest to heaviest. So we'll go ahead So this one's got a pretty decent trigger, but it's a lot heavier than the BAIKAL, so it's kind of hard shifting back and forth, shooting between this and that. Still shooting left. I had shot a couple of practice shots and I adjusted it to the right a good bit, so I thought I would be doing better, but that's not looking like much of a group. Hey, finally hit the black. So, all right, now we'll break out Goliath. And again, we'll shoot from left to right, lightest to heaviest. And we'll see what we can do. I haven't shot any of these pellets here in that gun yet, so these ones here, this gun here, I've shot all of the ones except for the podium, so I know it can shoot. This one can shoot those other 2 very well. If you ever get your chance to get your hands on one of these BAIKALs or the newer Air Venturi model, they still put out the same exact product pretty much. Looks like it might have a You can get upgraded trigger, or has a different trigger shoe on there or something along those lines, but all in all, same hole. All in all, the Air Venturi model is pretty much identical. It does have like a laminated red and gray laminated stock instead of a nice wooden stock like this one, but alright, so that's the BAIKAL with the light ones. Now we'll move on to the Excite Econ 2s. So one thing I like about this, let me grab another so I bought this one a while ago, and it's not a terrible gun. It's a fun plinker, but I wonder where the idea for it came from. But if you notice on the front of that sight post is probably the worst design in a break barrel gun that I've ever seen. Which I'll set down the Weihrauch real quick, Weihrauch. So normally you'd want to grab it out here at the end and push down, but that spike digs right into your hand, so you got to grab it closer in here and start to break down, and really reduces your mechanical advantage to cock that gun. The Weihrauch, you can actually grab it right around that hood post and cock it right down, so really helps out a lot with the mechanical advantage there. I want to get my cans of pellets mixed up here. Alright, so let's see if we can do a little better. Oop. Shooting a little lower with these heavier ones. Of course, I was shot a couple low with the lightweight ones too, so. It's really tough to manage this heavier trigger when you're shooting one-handed like this, like the bullseye stance. So I'm thinking the Weihrauch's not going to win. All right, well, that is not terrible. One of the other head-to-heads I want to do is definitely with that Chinese pistol there, to the Weihrauch. I also wanted to do it like a break barrel. One of the other ones I'm thinking about doing is my old Crosman with the Weihrauch. I think that would be a fair head-to-head. That'd be a fair matchup right there, I believe. A little high on that one. Almost got out of the black on me. This is just fun to get out and ooh, I pulled that one high. You can see it's just barely touching the top of the paper. Darn it, that was me. That was all me. I yanked it. Just jerked the trigger just the last second. There, that's better. Definitely hate it when I it's in the bottom 6 o'clock of the target. I couldn't see where it went. So not bad, except for that one jerk, one flinch that was definitely my fault. All right, let's see what these guys can do with these heavyweights here. These are 8.4 grains, these podiums. So fairly heavy weight for a pistol pellet. But get off to the left. I don't know where that one went. The little gremlin that runs out and grabs my screws when I drop them must have ran out and grabbed that one. There was a... I accidentally hit that one right in the middle of the bullseye. So one thing I meant to say earlier on, but you know, when you get these head-to-heads going with a bunch of different pellets, these can get a little bit longer. So if that kind of bores you, this stuff in the middle, you can scroll ahead to where you see me kind of standing with a pistol like this again, and you'll know that I got through all of that. Oh, almost forgot to take the safety off. I'll bet there's some room for improvement in this trigger too, and I am not afraid. You guys know it. You guys know I'm not afraid to take them apart and try to make. Ooh, that was a good shot there too. Let me do one more. I think I'm starting to get the hang of this trigger, but I really do think I'll take it back apart and see what I can do. There's probably some polish in that. You know, it's not terrible. It's not real heavy, but it does seem to. Yeah, it's not a terrible group. That's not terrible. All right. Happy with those couple of pretty well centered shots I got there. Even the blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while, right? All right, let's see what we can do about. This BAIKAL reminds me, in one way, a lot of my Mossberg Model 44 US property. It makes me look good when I'm shooting it. At US 44, whenever I shoot that, it just always does good. Same hole. So. And this one is just like that. It takes very little effort to make this gun shoot exceptional. Ooh, I almost flinched that one. Ooh, pulled it a little low. low, but same hole as the last one, just about. All right, let's get one more down there, and then we'll wrap her up. Didn't end up being as long as I figured it might. Ooh, nice. Just about centered in the bullseye. So, all right. So, there you go. A little head-to-head match. I guess I'd have to say that the BAIKAL won again, but I really do like this new Weihrauch HW70. The cosmetic restoration really turned out pretty nice, and I'll probably do some trigger work on it here shortly, and see what we can do. So we've got the BAIKAL IZH-46M. I think I'm going to have to spend some money to beat that guy. But anyway, I appreciate everybody being on the channel. Hope you really liked the video. If you did, like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you again next time. Have a great day.